We're looking at Zilliqa today, and at the time of this recording, the numbers are pretty bloody. But in context, up until last month's poor performance, 2022 was actually a pretty great year for Zilliqa, all things considered. They were bucking the overall downtrend and went up more than 4 times to a recent high of 21 cents before being dragged down by the market conditions that we're currently facing. And yet there are at least 2 interesting facts that most people don't even realize about Zilliqa. Number 1, it's one of the oldest blockchain projects. It was started all the way back in 2017, and it's got a respectable ranking, number 88 among all other cryptocurrency projects by market value. In other words, this is no dinky project that we don't know if it's going to be here in a year or not. In fact, they've just joined the Blockchain Game Alliance. And if you want to see what all the fuss is about and why we're so bullish on Zilliqa and ZIL, stay tuned. We are deep diving in today's video. Happy Monday, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army. My name is Maddie. This is Altcoin Buzz. We are a crypto investment research company. We have documented many 100x returns on coins and tokens that are top projects today, really before anyone else was even talking about them. And if you want to see our detailed process for researching such projects, then our new and improved Altcoin Buzz Access Group is for you. Our plans start at $99 monthly. Be sure to click the link below for more information. And just a friendly reminder, even though we're big fans of Zilliqa and all of the other projects we talk about, even though we put our money where our mouth is, even though we are literally sharing with you our own portfolio strategies, you should not officially consider this to be financial or investment advice. Let's begin with a look at the team that consists of fully credentialed computer scientists, including some from Stanford and École Polytechnique in France. And most of the research team comes from the National University in Singapore. The team has effectively doxed themselves, and they even have a head of Metaverse, and you'll see why that's important as we get into Metapolis. Zilliqa has a unique value proposition. As I mentioned, it started way back in 2017, making it one of the older blockchain projects. Not the oldest, but one of the older ones. It's also one of the oldest alt layer 1 chains. They were the first blockchain to use sharding, which Ethereum keeps saying will be a key to scaling ETH 2.0. If you're unfamiliar, sharding is where blockchain data is spread over many nodes, i.e. computers, so that the system itself runs faster and can scale more. This is unlike chains where a node must download the entire chain's worth of data. It's also unlike partitioning, because that's where you often keep related data points together on the same computers, i.e. within the same partition. Zilliqa is different, but no need to take my word for it. Vitalik Buterin himself keeps saying that sharding is indeed the future. And if this is, in effect, what Zilliqa offers, then the future is now. Zilliqa, therefore, is already a fast, high-throughput blockchain thanks to sharding, but what else does it offer? Well, for one thing, it's one of the better places to build an app. They use Scilla, that's S-C-I-L-L-A, as their programming language for smart contracts instead of Solidity, like Ethereum uses. And Scilla has been tested and peer-reviewed as a high-security language for building out smart contracts. And their SDK, their software development kit, is one of the easiest in the industry to follow, which means you can build your own dApp, like the excellent social analytics platform LunarCrush did on Zilliqa. And they have Metapolis, but again, more on that in just a second. Let's first discuss the Zilliqa ecosystem. We're talking 200 projects at this moment, many of which are very, very healthy. And as we said, our friends at LunarCrush are one such example. They have their own multi-sig wallet. They also have games, like the first blockchain game to run on Minecraft and blocks for developing blockchain games. They have NFT data aggregator CryptoSlam, mintable NFT marketplaces, TokenTrax NFT for the music industry, and ZilSwap, which is a DEX, a decentralized exchange that lets you swap many coins that we recently featured in one of our passive income videos. And staking on Zilliqa with the ZIL token, ZIL, is also big. In fact, about 31% of all ZIL, or $361 million, is being staked right now. They have 2,400 nodes, which is way more than most POS chains have validators even. Plus, they're doing $77 million in transactions daily. So to be clear, while they have staking, they are a proof of work chain. It's a pretty healthy ecosystem. Let's talk tokenomics now. As I mentioned, ZIL, ZIL, is the utility token used to pay for network fees and for governance and staking. And ZIL has a total supply of 21 billion. The circulating supply is 14.1 billion. So this means that at its current price of, as you can see now, unfortunately only 7.4 cents, it has a market value, a total market value of just over $1 billion as market cap. And by the way, the remaining 7 or so billion tokens will go into circulation within the next 5 years. And the emission rate of new tokens grows about 2% per year, as per this chart here, which you can find on Masari.io in the Zilliqa asset section. All right, as promised, let's now talk Metapolis. This is a big deal. Make no mistake, Metapolis really is the thing and a core component of the ecosystem that we want to emphasize in this video. Effectively, it's an extended reality or XR metaverse with lots of powerful capabilities. These include some platform as a service options to help others build out the platform they want. Its release in late December was the beginning of something big, but it didn't take off right away. Its roadmap includes implementing interoperability standards within the next month, as well as adding a multi-chain wallet before the end of the year. FXStreet.com points out that there are some technical trading arguments suggesting that Zilliqa and the ZIL token could see a price uptick on its way to as high as 50 cents or more in the relatively near future. And global talent awards app Agora is bringing its creator and its community-based system on which projects are voted on. They're bringing that to the Metapolis Metaverse, and this partnership is going to help lead to a spike in the price as well, most likely. The whole idea is that Zilliqa wants to host anything and everything in Metapolis. This includes things like office buildings and land sales, NFT sales and games, art, and other creative products, e-stores, and lots of other things that partnering with Agora will help them bring into reality. Metapolis, after all, is bringing in esports partnerships as well into that metaverse. And they're kind of doing it in the same way, or at least similarly to how Socios and Chili's are bringing real sports partnerships with EPL and La Liga teams into crypto. And so the plan includes P2E, that's play to earn games, multi-chain offerings and operability, MetaFi options, microverses, e-commerce, advertising, land sales, and more. Getting more specifically into Zilliqa's roadmap, the project has been very busy, and they are seeing some of their roadmap come to fruition, and that's why their price, up until recently, has been reacting the way it was. The Metapolis roadmap includes building out Zilliqa City, which is the capital of the metaverse, and these plans include asset trading, customizable avatars, rare NFT drops, ZIL staking and governance for the city, P2E games and token drops, and in the last phase, moving to a DAO, DeFi integrations, and a move to decentralization. And all these things are in ZIL's Q1 and Q2 plans, by the way. Also, part of the roadmap, Zilliqa's president Amrit Kumar will be leaving. There's a multi-month transition that's going to keep things running smoothly, as they announced on their blog. And the community knew of this move in late February, so this should not have an impact on the price that we're currently seeing. Again, the rest of the market, unfortunately, is dragging Zilliqa down, but that's the reality of crypto. It's been priced in already, in other words. In Q1, ZIL is hoping to complete its EVM, as Scylla is not compatible and runs in a different language. So the team is working on improving Scylla's runtime too, in order to keep operations fast. And the team is also adding new hires and a huge creator event in Miami to correspond with the Bitcoin conference. Yes, the Zilliqa team has a lot on their plate right now, but they are working feverishly to make good on their promises, as they did, by the way, in their previous timeline of events. Let's talk risks and competitors right now. Zilliqa, as we mentioned, is a POW, a proof of work blockchain. So does that mean it competes with other POW chains like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Monero? We don't think so, because of these, only ETH is really going deep into development dApps and SDK for others to use with its EVM. Zilliqa uses sharding, as we've mentioned. So does that mean it competes with other sharding chains like Near or maybe Polkadot? Well, DOT really uses partitioning instead of sharding, to be technical, but yes, they are related. And what about ETH, who's testing sharding and says it's the future? ETH can therefore be thought of as a competitor, at least in some of the dApp areas that it's tackling. And as far as the metaverse side of things go, Decentraland and the Sandbox should definitely be considered competition as well. In the case of these three competitors, the bad news is that all three are way out in front of Zilliqa, and perhaps can more easily reach a dominant position in their respective sectors. But these sectors do have room for new winners in the space, not just for one or two, because the sectors are ultimately going to scale. Does that represent a concern for Zilliqa? Yes, but is it going to kill their business or prevent them from winning? No, it won't. There you have it, guys. That is our look at Zilliqa and the ZIL token. Metapolis is dominating the headlines. The price activity doesn't necessarily reflect that at the time of this recording, but things are choppy right now in the market. And as a metaverse, as a service, as far as that goes, look, we think it could be huge, but that's not all Zilliqa has going for it. They have a fast, scalable, and inexpensive proof of work blockchain. They have a peer-reviewed smart contract platform many believe is better and safer than Ethereum's, and they support token development like Lunar Crush. They are working hard to make blockchain accessible for everyone. We have confidence in Zilliqa. It's one of our long-term picks. If you guys are interested in checking out some of our other picks and getting some of our breaking market research information exclusively before we record it in video form, meaning that you have up-to-date actionable information you can use for your investments, despite the fact that it's not really official financial or investment advice. But if that kind of information interests you, regardless of what you choose to do with it, you may want to check out Altcoin Buzz Access. It is available using the link in our description below. Click that for more information. You can connect with our team for all kinds of market insights, entry, exit points, options that we exercise ourselves. You can be part of the discussion. Check out that link. Our plans start at $99 per month. Let us know, guys, what you think about Zilliqa in the comments below. Never financial advice, but best of luck, genuinely, if you choose to invest. Check out these other couple of related videos that should be popping up right about now. Have a great start to your week, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army. Stay safe, and as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.